Hello everyone and welcome to Kerm's YouTube channel, and today is another episode of What the Hell Did I Get from China This Time? Alrighty everybody, so what the hell did I get from China this time? Well, I got this little Tagato drill. Looks kind of like a DeWalt, but I'm sure it's not a DeWalt. So I did the opening of it last night. You don't need to see that. There's plenty of box openings, but I'll show you what's inside, what I got with it. I did charge the battery up last night. So one of the things that comes with it is this handy dandy little screw kit. If you need to do a little bitty handy screw jobs around the house. And it comes with this little bitty adapter, which I've had a few of these. I've never found them to be very effective. And to hook onto that, it comes with some little sockets. And besides that, it comes with some little Phillips head and flat heads and Torx. And it comes with, and I already opened these up earlier, comes with some drills. Okay, these are wood drills here. They do have one metal drill in here, but I would venture to say it's probably pretty soft metal. Now, inside the box comes a charger. Now, typical Chinese plastic. A little light down here. The light will be red when you're charging, green when you're fully charged, and it will flash if there's an issue with the battery. Next comes the battery. Now, I just wanted to show you, I'll get everything together here in a minute. I just want to show you the size of the battery as compared to the size back here. You can see I have my Craftsman. I'm going to show a comparison of size here in a few minutes. Let me move this out of the way. And then, of course, the piece de resistance is the drill itself. Now, like I said, you can tell it's cheap plastic. Chinese plastic, I don't know why, has this feeling to it. When you get something like this Craftsman, now this is also Chinese made. Now, if I'm correct, but I think they make the plastic to American standards, because this is definitely not American standard plastic. Now, together they go on, and here you can see the size. Not much difference, but a little bit difference. Okay, if you're looking for a big oomph tool, this is probably not going to be it. Okay, has two settings on top, torque setting, and then speed. Okay, and there is a little difference in the speed and torque. Same thing with this one here. I didn't like that. But it has much of the same thing. This one goes up to 23 and then goes right into the drill mode. This one goes up to 18 and then goes right into the drill mode. But I did want to show you the difference in the drills, so you get an idea of the size. This is a typical drill that we would buy here in America. And this is what you get when you buy from Temu. Now, this is from Temu. And of course, with Temu, you take what you can get when you can get it, and you hope and cross your fingers that this wasn't this big, So, with that, we don't need this one anymore. And what I'm going to show you, so the reason I got this is for my grandson, and I'm going to insert a little picture in here of his scooter. I bought him a scooter, and when he's on the road, I want to make sure if he has a breakdown, he has some tools that are lightweight that he can keep in the scooter, and he can fix it on the road if he needs to fix it on the road. So what I got here is a 2x4, and I wanted to show you its power. Now, I'll tell you a problem that I did have, and I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you'll see this is all dinged up. And right here, it's all dinged up. That is not the drill's fault as much as it is my fault. I put a big pair of hunking pliers on it when I was testing this out to see whether or not I actually used it to tighten up a drill in it. And when I did that, the drill kept spinning, so I put it in. So I used the pliers to tighten up the tip a little bit. So what I have here is a couple of drywall screws. Let's see how they do going into the plywood. That's in the drill mode. Okay. Not bad. Let's take them back out. Let's redo them, but let's redo them with some torque. Ouch, that's hot. I know, dumbass. I know it. Go on. Hey, I tell you what. Put dumbass down in the comments. Okay? So I'm going to drop this down to like, let's drop it down to like number 3. Here on the numbers, number 3. And let's see what happens. Almost all the way in on number 3. Let's go on up to, I think I'm on number 5 now. Let's see what happens when I go to do number 5. On the torque scale, of course, those numbers have no reality to any real torque. It's what is. You buy 1 and 5 will put a screw down into the wood and another one exactly like it. You could probably barely get it in a 1/2 inch. So let's see what happens. Okay, so a little bit different. Let's go ahead and try to take these out. So for around the house, I would say those are probably just fine. Now, took that apart. We'll take off the Phillips screwdriver here, and we're going to put in the wood drill. Okay, now, as I said before, and I don't like to do this, as I said before, the drill bit was slipping when I was doing this earlier. So let's see what happens. See, wants to slip. So what I would normally do on this is I'm going to stick it up to drill mode, and then I go forward and use my hand to tighten it while I move it forward. Let's see if that works now. There we go. Well, it still wants to slip at the end. Yeah. So we're going to have to do what I did before. I'm going to take the big pliers, and I'm just going to give it just a little oomph and see what happens. Okay. So it does have its limitations. I was really pushing hard on that. Well, I have to stick the Craftsman in there. So I don't want to tear this up any more than what I'm doing. So it'll work for light stuff. It's not going to work for heavy stuff. Let's see how the Craftsman handles that. Craftsman took it right out. So it does have a problem with its ability to wrap around round objects. Of course, this here is, got some flat sides on it. The Craftsman holds on to that really well. So it does have some limitations. This also will not take a 1/4 inch extension on it. So a lot of times I'll put in my Craftsman, I'll put a 1/4 inch extension in here. I think this is a 1/2 inch. I'll put a 1/4 inch extension in there and use it to put on and off bolts. So, is it worth it? $17. It's good for a tool around the house that you're not going to be doing an awful lot of heavy duty work with. So would I buy another one? 17 bucks if I'm just using it around the house, screwing screws, stuff like that. Yeah, good for the wife. Good for the grandson. Good for me to work on my cars? Absolutely not. So that's it. This episode of What the Hell Did I Get from China this time. My name is Crumbs, and I'll see all of you on the next episode.